What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming! Welcome back to 2GP. Thank you very much for stopping by. And we have another unboxing. Yeah. So we still got a few leftovers from our Christmas holiday season. And got a few left. I'm trying not to do more than one a week. So why don't we get started with this one. This is something that was actually on my game radar. So I'm very happy to have it. You may have already seen the island. You may have already gotten lost in the desert. And now, it's time. The sky's the limit. I'll see you all down at the table.
Shut up and sit down.
Forbidden Sky, Gamewright is the publisher of this game, and it's designed by Matt Leacock. This game is suitable, according to the publisher, ages 10 and up. Good for players between the numbers of 2 and 5. I've soloed the other games. You just have to use multiple characters, but it does work best when it's really, really cooperative with multiple players. So, this is the third and newest in their Forbidden series. With the plastic off, there'll be less glare. The first one was Forbidden Island. And the second was Forbidden Desert. This is the first of the trilogy not to be in a tin. And also, although this is the biggest box, dare I say this feels the lightest. Alright, let's see what's inside. As you know, my friends, we always make sure that we cut away from ourselves to make sure that there's no problems. Thank you, Foo! And step aside, get a coffee, relax. Alright, Forbidden Sky, the height of danger. Soar to dizzying heights in this electrifying cooperative adventure. Work as a team to explore a mysterious platform that floats at the center of a savage storm. Connect a circuit of cables to launch a secret rocket or blow off to the depths below. It's High-Wire Act that will test your team's capacity for courage and cooperation. One false step and you could all be grounded permanently. Alright, sounds exciting. I do love the other two games. They have a sense of kind of old school adventure, you know? And I do so love the genre of high adventure. So let's see what Gamewright has delivered us. Let's see what Matt Leacock has cooked up in that magnificent gaming brain of his. Alright, get that out of the side. We don't need that yet. Pardon me, Foo. Alright, so the rulebook doesn't seem like it's all that many pages. And they're not numbered. Alright. Now, I have not had a problem with their rule books before. Their use of the photos have always worked very well with their greatly written explanations of how to play their games. So I'm not expecting any problem whatsoever getting through this rule book. And also, if you think about it, each of the games has become a little bit more complicated than the last. Not a lot, just a little bit. So, playing the other two games, I already have a fairly good understanding. So this was the stand. I know what this is. So this is to track the storm. Each game has a tracker. And somewhere in here, we're going to find the little clips
That's going to keep track. And yes, that does mean what you think it means. Total party wipe. Alright, yes, we got that. So this is a tile laying game. The other two are tile games, but the tiles are set up. This one, you place the tiles out. So this is the starting tile, and really interesting. Let me get the glare off and we focus. You see that? Get a good look at that. See that? Ooh, so is there an actual connection between the games, as many of us fans have thought that there was? Very cool. Alright, this is... Oh, we're going to save that. Alright, so we got some cards here, legendary cards. Legendary cards. Let's see, this looks like where it opens. And my lack of nails did not foil my attempt this time. I actually got this off for you in one try. Oh, this is a good sign. So like all the games, there is going to be equipment. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the level difficulty of the game. So you need this, you need 2 that size, you need 4 that size, and you need 4 of these lightning rods. Elite. Legendary. Normal. And novice. Yeah, we'll start on that to test the game out. Here go your characters. The back of each character card is always a little cheat sheet. For this company anyway, for this line of games. So let's see who we got in this one. We have the electrician. Okay, that's fitting. We got the knotsmith. Also fitting. Medic. I believe we always have a medic. Surveyor. Climber. I think there's a climber in the desert one. The island has a scuba diver. And a navigator. I believe there's a navigator in each of the 2 previous ones. This might be the one character that's strung through all of the games there. Okay, so now the rest of these cards here are different. So these would be the storm cards? Yes. Lightning strikes. We got some storm intensifies. Oh, look at that. Did you notice that? See, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Ooh, only one of these 3 cards. It says reshuffle the entire storm deck and stop drawing cards. We got high winds. And winds change. These are the cards that are going to mess you up, my friends. And these are the cards that are going to help you. These are the equipment cards. You got a medical kit. You got a time throttle. Take 3 additional actions during your turn. That's got to be helpful. The strike shield. Well, they got something like that in the Forbidden Desert for the sun. You and anyone on your tile are safe from lightning strikes. While played, tuck this card under your character card to show that it is in use. Discard at the beginning of your next turn. Got a couple of those. An aerometer. An aerometer. Take up to 6 cards. Take up to 6 cards off the top of the storm deck and look at them. Return them to the top of the storm deck in any order. That's got to be really helpful. Anytime you get a chance to manipulate a deck in a game like this, it is helpful. Jetpack, we saw that in the desert as well. Move to any tile of the platform. You may take 1 other pawn on your tile with you. So we got a few of them, right? Looks like we got 3 of them. We got, looks like 1 remote fuser. And that reads, add or remove a wire between any 2 components on the platform. is you have to power up this ship. We'll get to that when I do the how to play. Gravity hook. You and anyone on your tile are unaffected by wind. When played, tuck this card under your character card to show that it is in use. Discard at the beginning of your turn. I'm noticing these aren't played at any time, and I thought most of the cards in the other game were play any time. That's gonna make this even rougher. Platform clamp. Almost said climber. Platform clamp. Place a tile held by any player adjacent to your current tile. Ask permission first. At least one ground wire must connect to a tile on the platform. I guess you have to power it, right? Stratoscope. Draw up to 5 platform tiles. Add 1 to your hand. Then put the other 4 face down on the bottom of the platform tile pile. But you were able to read along with me. And the defrayer. Oh, that sounds life-saving, and there's only 1 of them. Alright, so add up to 4 total points of repairs to ropes belonging to characters on your tile. For example, you could add 2 to your rope and 1 to the rope of 2 other players on your tile. Oh, okay. You just have a certain amount of points, you get to dole it out. So those are the cards. Here we got, these are out of focus. These, that's just the cards, my friend. There is much more. Mucho more. Mucho más. Mucho más. All my friends who know I don't speak Spanish. And these actually do connect. That little metal band. You got a few long ones, and you got a bunch of short ones. And they look pretty cool. They look like, a band of power wires. I like that. I like that. That looks very nice. Very nice indeed. And, okay, so this here, this is the lightning rods. I'm always afraid I'm going to, and everything's going to go flying all over the place. It happens 3 or 4 times in your life. You learn. Some people learn on the first one, not me. So these are the lightning rods, my friends, and they'll be placed on the tiles appropriately. And you're gonna be able to connect some of these together with each other and some of the other round power tiles that we're gonna find here. These guys are right here. That's upside down. There we go. That's what the flip side of them is like. These will attach. And if the videos are true, they will power this. You see it light up, ready to blast off. That's going to be so nice. Okay, so I'm not going to take these out right yet, but you can, when they're in focus, you can see these are the little pinchers, the little clips that you would put on here, or you put on your character sheet, your character card, to keep track of health and stuff. That's what these are. I'm going to leave these here until I have a better bag to store them in. And right here we have our wooden meeples, color-coded for each of the classes. So this is the big launch pad. This is the big launch pad. When you have this set up and all the wires connected, that's when you're... aha! Talk about Buck Rogers. I love the retro look and feel of this. So when this is all powered up, apparently this is going to launch. You're going to have something here, and you're going to have something like here, and when everything's connected right, it's going to light up, and it's going to look like it's ready to take right off. And finally, Fu, I will need you for a moment here. Thank you, Fu. Here, cutting away from myself, we got the tiles. The tiles. Yeah, so this one, if you think about it, In Forbidden Island, the island is shrinking. You're losing tiles. It's getting taken away from you. In Forbidden Desert, it's not being taken away from you. It's just being rearranged around you. And in this one, you're placing the tiles. You're going to be placing them down. And from what I've heard, when you place them, you have to make sure that at least one wire on a tile is connected to another wire on another tile. And you'd be able to do that, but you couldn't do that. You could do that. Not like that. So that's, and then these are the tiles, yeah. Some of them are going to form the big circle when you get them all out. And you're going to be able to put this on it. And it's going to cover 4 tiles. And I'm not sure what that symbol means. This is a Faraday cage, and that means you get to draw gear, equipment. It's a Faraday cage, so that will protect you from lightning. Electricity can't enter a Faraday cage. Tiles are good quality. Good quality. They're stock, sturdy. They're of sturdy stock. There's cardboard pieces. And I like their size. They're a little bit small, and that completely works. There we go. That, my friends, is everything that you're going to get in your copy of Forbidden Sky. Forbidden Sky. Matt Leacock game presented by Gamewright. So thank you for checking us out on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. That's very cool. Love it every time you come over and see what we're doing over there. So thank you very much. I also want to give a big praise to everyone that's been checking out our Zazzle store. That's been very cool of you. Thank you very much for checking out our merch over there. And right here on YouTube, my friends, thank you. Thank you for subscribing to Two Gun Pixie. Thank you for liking and for commenting, and thank you for sharing. That's how you get the word out about Two Gun Pixie. So thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here.